So, hello, dreamers, and welcome back to Dream by Perla. Wait, where is it? Oh, it's right here. So, I hope that everybody is having a wonderful, beautiful day. Let's go ahead and see. I am going to have. Let's go ahead and see. Just so I can look at the chat if there's anything there. So, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do a collective reading for all signs. So I had taken a vote to see what people actually wanted to see, and weekly lives was what won, right? So let's go ahead and see. We're going to go ahead and we're starting off with Aries. So I'm just going to go ahead and write the time. So any messages for Aries for this week? So any messages for Aries for this week coming up? So let's go ahead and see. One. Usually like to get three cards. So let's go ahead and see. 2 and 3. So we have the Queen of Wands in the reverse with the 10 of Wands in the reverse, and then the 9 of Swords. The 9 of Swords was the first card. So there's definitely something, Aries, that you need to face, or something that you're kind of suppressing at the moment. Sorry, that Queen of Wands was in the reverse. Don't want to confuse people. So there's definitely this sense of going through. It's almost with this 9 of Swords. It's like you're almost at the end when it comes to releasing something or releasing someone. There's maybe an aspect of a connection that you either don't want to really fully accept that it has been done and over with. With the Queen of Wands, though, in the reverse, and then the 10 of Wands in the reverse, there is somebody that has almost like checked out of this connection, right? Whether it is in love or a work situation or something like that, there is somebody that is still holding on with the 9 of Swords. So if this is you, Aries, holding on, there's no reason for you to hold on, is what I'm picking up. Because with the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Wands, excuse me, and the 10 of Wands. I don't know why I keep on wanting to say the Queen of Swords. It's the Queen of Wands, right? And the 10 of Wands in the reverse is like, whatever it was, it's almost like it's done. Somebody has completely checked out, like their energy, their emotions. They're no longer attached to this. So you may be holding on to somebody that has already moved on, or an opportunity, a situation that is no longer in your favor or no longer available to you. This can again be, a work situation where maybe your time at your current job is done and over with. You can't grow, you can't evolve where you are at the moment. So these are the dark mirror. I just got these. So I'm going to be using a few new decks that I got. And I just want to see what is on the underline of this. Usually, sometimes, again, we don't want to see things from perspective. We get stuck in certain situations, or we get stuck in looking at a thing in a certain way, which doesn't allow us to grow and doesn't allow us to see the bigger picture in things. We have the Bride in Cage and Alone in the World. So again, there's definitely a repetition here of somebody that is encaging themselves. You are not allowing yourself to release something or let go of something or someone, which is kind of, that is your own blockage. It's not that anybody outside of you is blocking you. It's not that anybody is, putting any type of spells or anything on you like that, or nothing like that. This is all self done. This is all self-sabotage type of energy. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to face them towards you guys so you guys can see them. So again, there is definitely here a necessity to let go of what is no longer serving you. With the Bride in Cage and Alone in the World, there is a sense here of, like, if you're feeling alone, if you feel like you don't have anybody that supports you or anybody that cares about you or anything like that, is because you yourself are either pushing people away, or you're just so set on continuing on doing something in a way that is no longer serving you. There's something here that needs to be released, whether it is a thought pattern or a way of doing things that you're very hesitant to let go of. Let's put it that way. Then we're also going to be using the Love Oracle cards as well. So let's go ahead and see if this is and this is only if it's in regards to love, guys. If it's not in regards to love, then you don't have to pay attention to this. If this is in regards to love, what is going on here with Aries? So here we have the Sword of Rose, clarity, truth, revelation, force, honor, protection, power. So there's definitely things that are coming to light, truth that is coming out with the healthy choices, making healthy choices in love and in life, self-love, self-care, being happier, and Hand of Cards, take a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing your hand, or gambling. So again, there is a sense here where you're being led, right, to Hey, Jocelyn, you're being led to go ahead and do something different. You're being led to let go of anything that is holding you back, anything that has not served you, right? Clarity is here. But with this Nine of Swords, it's like, okay, you're feeling the pain, you're feeling the anger, you're feeling all of these emotions, right? And it's hard while you're in there, right? While you're in those emotions, it's really hard to look at things from a positive way or to look or to try and see a way out of the situation. But you're being told that the time for this to end, the time for you to continue on blocking yourself or self-sabotaging yourself is here. Like it's time for you to end this, whatever this is for you. So now we're using the Seasons of the Witch Oracle, and this is going to be your advice card, Aries, your advice card. So let's go ahead and see, what is Aries advice card? Crystals and herbs. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and see. Oh, what medicine? Oh, a dash of healing straight from a mother's home. So you're definitely in a healing process. And again, guys, with this Nine of Swords, it definitely feels very heavy at the moment. It definitely feels, Aries, like you're going through some shit. Let's just be honest. It doesn't always seem fair. Let's just put it that way. But there's definitely a sense here that this walking away from this or letting this go, being completely honest with yourself and allowing yourself to heal, right, is definitely your best option. And not just now, but always, right? The harder we try to hold on to things, I feel like the more restricted we tend to feel. So now let's go ahead and move on over to Taurus, 725. Oh, I didn't think they were going to be that long. I thought they were going to be like 2 or 3 minutes only. All right. So, alrighty. What is the message for Taurus for the upcoming week? Message for Taurus for the upcoming week. And they first come out facing me, guys, and then I turn them towards you. Taurus energy for this week. So we have the Ace of Cups with the Knight of Pentacles and the Hangman in the reverse. So there's definitely here some type of opportunity or some type of chance that is showing up for you guys that you guys are definitely going to go ahead and take advantage of. It doesn't necessarily have to be in love. This can be in business or in career. Don't mind the noise in the background. There are 4 kids and 2 dogs, just an FYI. So there's definitely a sense here of, it's almost like you've been working on something or you've been thinking about something, you've been going towards something very steady, very slowly. And it's almost like there was one last step or one last risk that you need to take. And you guys are finally taking it to go ahead and release yourself. You're no longer planning or contemplating. You're now in that energy. You're moving towards that energy of actually taking action. So with the mirror, the dark mirror, what is subconsciously, what is it that they have to work through this week? So we have blinded by pain and peace among the thorns. And I actually love these 2 cards. So the blinded by pain, right? Sometimes we get addicted to pain because it is all that we know, right? Whether in relationships, whether in finances, that lack mentality, whatever it is, right? But there is a sense here of finding peace within all the chaos, finding peace within the pain to allow yourself to finally take this last risk that you guys have been waiting for with the Hangman in the reverse. A lot of you, again, were probably holding on to old grudges or old pain and using that as an excuse and not to allow you to move forward, and you're finally moving past that. Now, if this is in regards to starting a new relationship, whether it is that somebody's coming towards you or you're going towards somebody, we are going to go ahead and pull out some love cards just for that. I just want 3 cards, Spirit. I like this one. Oh, there's 3 there. So again, we have the hand of cards. Take a chance, take a risk. So I feel that a lot of you Tauruses are definitely going to be taking that risk this week. With the hammer, we have sabotage, rebuilding, working on it, persistent. So again, just be very careful that as you're moving forward, you're not allowing past pain to kind of creep in and stop you from continuing on moving forward. And then we have talking, having more conversation, awaiting messages, arrive, text, call, emails, interested. Again, this is definitely, I'm picking up this energy of just moving forward and just allowing yourself to be open to love, be open to new connections, guys. And with your oracle advice card for this week, what do we have? Journey. And it says, daughters of our mothers, walkers of the unknown, take with you on this journey all that you own. So again, there's definitely this path, whatever it is that you guys are working or walking towards, is part of your destiny, is part of your journey, right? And there is definitely the sense that maybe again, this past pain, this past unknown energy was what was stopping you or kind of keeping you restricted from actually moving forward. But that is no longer, right? You're going down the unknown route, right? You're going down that path to really find yourself and to really allow yourself to express yourself, Taurus. So let's go ahead and we're going to move on over to Gemini. So we have Gemini. All right, so 3 cards. What is the message for Gemini? What is the message for Gemini, Spirit? Message for Gemini. Alrighty. So again, guys, they come out facing towards me. We have the Empress in the reverse with the 8 of Wands and the 10 of Swords. So there's definitely a huge, and I know this is probably not what you want to hear, but there's a huge transformation that is coming to an end during this week. So just be very careful that you are listening to the advice that is coming from your angels, your ancestors, your guides, whether it is that you're seeking advice from someone else. Is like, don't go around just seeking advice from like 10 people. I feel that a lot of you are definitely going to be in this energy of like needing to sit with yourself, to really allow yourself to really see and notice what it was that you were supposed to learn in the last cycle, and how it is that you can avoid repeating the same challenges or the same lessons moving forward. Because again, we have with this Empress in the reverse, there was something, whatever this ending is definitely allowing a part of yourself to die off, right? In order for, it's almost like a rebirth that I'm picking up for you guys. With the dark mirror, what do we have, Spirit, with the dark mirror? Don't want to leave that card out. What do we have for Gemini? Alrighty. And we have black flower fragrance. And again, we have the blinded to the pain. Maybe you realize that there was certain action, a certain person or people that you were addicted to. You were addicted to the pain. You were probably, and I don't want to say that you were so much addicted to the pain itself. And I don't know why I'm saying this, Gemini. I feel that this is more addicted to defending yourself, addicted to standing up. So it's almost like you were overactive when it came to having to defend yourself. And it's like you're finally realizing or finally recognizing that some of these people that you were standing up to, or some of these people that you were constantly like trying to get them to see who you were, are really no longer serving you. They're not coming where it is that you're going. So it's really irrelevant what they think about you. Let's just put it that way. And if this is in regards to love, if this is a connection that is ending, or a difficult time that is ending, let's put it this way, in a connection, let's go ahead and see what the love cards have to say. Ooh. So we have the dragon. Be lighthearted, find out, things coming to light, adapt, change, heal. There's definitely healing here with this transformation. Cupid's arrow, have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation or meeting, hesitation. And again, and I've been saying it to you guys for a while, a lot of you Geminis really do have a hard time opening up to people. It's like one day you like them, the next day you can't stand them. And you have to learn, or you have to recognize that you need to learn to trust yourself. You need to learn to trust your intuition and really allow your heart to be open to allow love in. We do have the snake though. Competition, enemy, clever, look over your shoulder, the other woman. Some of you may have been in a third party situation. Maybe you were aware of it, maybe you weren't, but there are things that are definitely coming to light if this is in regards to love specifically for you. And that may just throw you off with the Empress in the reverse, right? But it's definitely maybe a truth that you needed to find out, a truth that you needed to see or hear in order for you to allow, again, this ending to occur. So let's go ahead and see what is your oracle advice for this upcoming week. Alrighty, the spider. What a wild web we weave, dear child, a delicious, mysterious, untamed. So again, with the spider, there's definitely this sense of like, she definitely sits there, right? She's not in a rush to go after anything, after anyone. She allows her food, her prey to come to her, right? And there is a sense where a lot of you are, if this is in regards to love, it's like you guys are no longer trying to force somebody to either leave somebody to be with you or force anybody to be in your life in any type of situation, whether it's love, career. Is like, if your time has ended in any area of your life, I do feel that a lot of you are just going to really allow yourself to trust in the universe, to trust in yourself, to trust what it is that you are putting out there. And it's almost like this knowing that you're going to receive what it is that you truly deserve. But there's definitely a hard ending first. So now we're going to go ahead and we're moving over to Cancer. Okay. So let's go ahead and see, what do we have for Cancer? And the Lovers. So we have the Empress, the Nine of Swords, and then the Lovers. With the Empress and the Nine of Swords, they are all up in the upright position, and the Lovers. Be very careful this week, Cancer, that you're not wearing a mask, that you're not faking. I do feel that for a lot of you, Cancer is more of like staying. It's like you're accepting your emotions, you're accepting your feelings, right? In regards to love, whether it is that, a situation didn't go as you planned, or maybe there's conflict between you and a loved one, or maybe there's conflict between you and something that you're trying to attain, right? Because when we talk about union, it doesn't necessarily have to be just romantic, right? You're trying to come into union with your dream job, with, your goals, your hobbies, or whatever it is. But there is a sense here of just be very careful that you are not suppressing or ignoring your emotions during this time, and not just focusing just logically, right? Because at times, if we tend to suppress our emotions and be like, no, I really don't care, however it is that you want to do it, right, Cancer, then there is a way that it can creep back up in the future, and then it comes back in with vengeance, and you don't want that. Okay, so let's go ahead with the dark mirror. Let's see what we have. A parasite and sacrifice. So again, with this parasite card, I'm picking up this energy of like where some of you are going to try to either ignore your emotions or kind of put them in the back burner during this time, because you feel that there are certain things, maybe love, or maybe there is an area of your life that you feel that you have to sacrifice at the moment in order to attain something. So again, go into your feelings and see why it is that you feel that you can't deal with your emotions, or you can't deal with your feelings at the moment. Because if we don't learn to accept our feelings, right, and it's not about you staying trapped in them, right, it's not about you staying trapped in the pain or anything like that, but acknowledging that they're there and being truthful to yourself is what allows you to release it and to let it go. If this is in regards to love, what is the dynamic for this love connection? that parasite card, to be honest with you, it just makes me feel like yucky, like, like you think about like physical parasites, even though it's not that, but it brings me into that, like some of you may feel like going into your emotions just feels yucky, to be honest with you. So we have soulmates, the palm tree, and the cassette. So with the soulmate, we have soulmate connection, partnership, agreement, soul contract. With the palm tree, we have stability, security, growth, flexibility, and endurance. And then we have the cassette, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. So if you guys are dealing with love, maybe you're dealing with somebody that maybe you guys took a break and you guys are getting back together. Maybe there were a lot of conflicts again within the connection, and a lot of you are probably in this energy of like replaying the better times, or replaying maybe the bad that they did to you. And some of you really want to make this connection work because you do feel that they are your soulmate, and you feel that you can grow and become stable with them. But again, there is unfinished pain or unfinished emotions that you haven't dealt with when it comes to love, that you should really go ahead and take care of, because again, there is no needing to sacrifice any part of yourself. When you're in this space of like constantly having to sacrifice yourself, or constantly having to sacrifice your dreams, or your goals and things like that, is usually because sometimes unconsciously or subconsciously we feel that we don't deserve them, right? With the frog as your advice card, we have, may the lily beneath your breast allow you to drink from its healing waters. Be still, for there is serenity behind the drowning croaks. So again, when we talk about like drowning, right? And we talk about like frogs and toads and how they evolve and things like that, there is definitely no growing or no moving forward without really allowing yourself to be drowned in the first place. When we're talking about your emotions, right? Putting them off or suppressing them is not going to help you. I'm not telling you to go ahead and dive into a I'm not telling you to go ahead and dive into like depression or anything like that. But sometimes depression manifests because we are avoiding our own emotions, right? We're avoiding something that needs to be dealt with. And that is exactly what you're being asked to do at the moment, Cancer. Whatever this connection is for you, when it comes to love or whatever, if you really want it to work out, then you're going to have to deal with the unfinished business. Who is here? Sabrina. Hello, Sabrina. So now we're going to go ahead and we're moving on over to Leo. This is going to take longer than what I thought. Alrighty. So Leo, what is the message for Leo? And it's fine, guys. I have the time. So we have a tower. I don't know what the second card is yet. And then we have the Three of Wands. We have the tower, the Five of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands for Leo. So there's definitely something is coming in to shake you this week. Something is coming in to, and I feel that with this tower, there's something that can be salvaged, something that can be saved. It's almost this energy of like, maybe you see danger, or you see chaos, or you see something coming and you're able to avoid it. With the Five of Pentacles and the Three of Wands, there's definitely a choice that needs to be made. Some of you have definitely it's almost like, I don't feel that you've been put out in like on the outside of things. I feel that you have put other people out, where there has been times when you've needed help and you have not allowed yourself to be vulnerable, Leo. And there's a thing here of needing to have an understanding that it's okay to sometimes need help. And I feel that a lot of you, whatever it is that is gonna happen this week for you guys, if this is a financial matter or something like that, there is somebody like near you or close to you that is able and willing to help. But it's like they can't help you if you don't ask for the help. For some of you, this may be as simple as like your car breaking down and you not wanting to call somebody to come and give you a ride, or something like, it's like something simple that you feel that if you ask for help, you look weak, is what I'm picking up. So here we have fragmentation and I won't cry for you. So again, there is a sense here, like when we when we look at this card, I won't cry for you. There is a sense again of like not wanting to show one's vulnerable side, not wanting to seem weak, right? And those are all, when we look at fragmentations, right? Those are all pieces of ourselves. Is how we have been brought up. Let's say, let's put it this way: how we were brought up to look at situations, right? Some people think that asking for help or seeking help or working, collaborating with others is a sign of weakness, where in other, let's say, other cultures or other group of people, they see collaborating and helping each other as a way of empowering and being able to achieve more. So it really is more based on the dynamic of how it is that you perceive things. Now, if this is in regards to love, I feel that you guys are definitely going to be walking away from a connection. Maybe this is something that is starting new and you're not 100% sure what this person's intention is, and it's almost like you're being warned to like not even go down that road with this person. And let's go ahead and see why. Cupid's arrow, there's definitely hesitation. We have the camera and the dragonfly. So we have faith, love is coming. Hesitation is what I'm picking up from this card, that you guys are hesitant about committing with somebody. There maybe this is somebody that you had a history with, or maybe has always been like one of those connections where it's always like it's always the wrong time for the two of you. Reminiscing, keepsakes, perception, learning from the past, make memories. Some of you, if this is an ex, again, it's like you're trying to stay positive when it comes to love, but it's like you no longer want to revisit this connection with the past person. Be lighthearted, find out things coming to light, adapt, change, and heal. So whatever is coming to light or whatever it is, it's almost like you guys get a feeling when it comes to this person that tells you either not to restart something with them or to just walk away. And it's like as soon as you do that, things come to light as to why you were meant to do that. Maybe this person has, and I don't know why I'm picking this up, like a gambling issue or some type of addiction issue, or not so much like a third party, to be honest with you. This is something like a self-destructive type of energy that I'm picking up from the individual that you may be dealing with, if it's in regards to love, guys. So let's go ahead and see what is the advice candle. The advice candle. No, the advice card, the candle magic. Speak your breath into its velvet. Recite along its spine all that you desire, all that which is unravel. So again, a lot of you, when I look at this, it's like you guys, do you guys even know what you guys want, to be honest with you? And I get it, like wanting to be happy, wanting to just be at peace is good and all, but can you be a little bit more specific is what is coming to mind. You have to be a little bit more specific about what type of connections you want to be in, what type of people you want to connect with, and etc. And I feel that with this candle magic is more of like setting an intention and putting it out there as to what it is that you truly want, what it is that you truly want in your own personal life, what it is that you want in love, and allow yourself to actually get that. But there is definitely a tower moment that you guys are either going to try to avoid, or that is coming, to be honest with you. So now we have Virgo. So Virgos, and again, guys, ignore the noise in the background. What is the message for Virgos? And I'm getting hot. What is the message for Virgos for this upcoming week? What is the message for Virgos? So we have here the King of Cups with the Page of Swords and the World in the reverse. Somebody from your past is trying to come back in. They're trying to offer you something. It doesn't necessarily have to be about love. Again, I'll pull some cards out if it's about love. But I do feel that you guys are fighting this energy. You guys are fighting this. You guys do not want this back. Some of you are, it's like your mind against your heart. Some of you really do want this, but it's almost like you know that it's no good for you. It has nothing else to teach you, is what I'm hearing at the moment. because we do have the World in the reverse. It's like this is no longer part of your journey. Yep. So we have fragmentation and addicted. If this is a person from your past, like if this is in regards to love, this is more of like one of those connections where things may seem toxic, where things, it's more of an addiction that you have to like the high that you feel with this person and no more than that. And it's almost like you understand that, right? You recognize that, you realize that, and you want to move past this cycle, well, past the stage, let's put it this way, in the cycle, because you don't want to stay stuck anymore. But with the addiction, with the addicted card and the fragmentation card, is very hard because this person comes in and it's like they're a sweet talker. They know exactly what to say and how to say it. So let's go ahead and see if this is in regards to love. What do we have here? This is in regards to love. What do we have here? Passion, mask, and talking. So with passion, we have insane chemistry. You guys like each other equally and having fun. With the mask, not showing your true feelings, hiding, pretending, deluded, and gaslighting. And then with the talking, we have like interested, conversing more, awaiting messages, whether through text, email, phone calls. But there's definitely here, you guys know it. You guys that you it's like, you know, this connection is not it for you. The passion may be there, may be crazy, but as quickly as this person comes in, this person tends to leave your life. And it's like they leave you wanting more, but they can offer more than that physical type of connection for you, and you want more than that. They offer it to you verbally, but when it comes time to actually take action, they don't. So what is your oracle card? What is your advice card for Virgos for this week? What is Virgo's advice card for this week? Apples. To taste, one must swallow it whole, and beneath the satin flames hides drowning waters. So you know, this is a temptation for you guys. If this is a person, this is a temptation. If this is outside of love, it could be that you are, let's put it like this way, a recover addict, right? Whether you were addicted to gambling, whether you were addicted to drugs or alcohol, whatever it was. And it's almost like somebody is offering you on a silver platter what took you years to overcome, right? To recover from, to break that addiction. And somebody's coming in to offer it to you. And it's like every sense of your body wants it, right? Because it remembers the high that you felt while in this addiction. But your mind is kind of like, hey, don't do this. This is not good for you. You walked away from this. You healed from this. You recovered from this. Like, do not go down that path. So it's definitely going to be a very difficult, challenging week for you guys, because you guys are definitely going to be tempted this week with something that you guys, it's like, I feel that a lot of you guys definitely have, like, if this was like an addiction to like drugs, alcohol, or like gambling, whatever it was, sex or whatever, it took you years to overcome this. And again, somebody is just like, but it's right here, just take it. And it's like just so tempting for you guys. So now we have Libra. All right, and I'm just writing down the time, guys. So what messages do we have for Libra? My lips look pale as hell. What messages? I just noticed I didn't put any chapstick on. What messages do we have for Libra? They're in the reverse, and justice. So we have the Nine of Pentacles with the Ace of Swords in the reverse, and then we have the Justice card with the Ace of Swords in the reverse and the Nine of Pentacles. There is definitely a loss here that I am picking up when it comes to financial or materialistic gain. There was you Libras may have had a time of what is the word that I'm looking for? Of like increase or things coming in, right? Financial, like abundance, or just things coming very easily, right? Very easily manifesting. And in that time, it's almost like you didn't put anything aside for like the hard times, because you felt that you were not going to have any hard time. But again, this is a pattern, what I'm picking up here, that you guys tend to receive, and then you don't save, right? And it doesn't have to necessarily be money, but whatever it is that is coming, you guys don't save. This can be also like over giving out, like over, yeah, like giving too much of your energy to other people and not receiving anything in return. There's an imbalance here, and it's like the lesson has come to you in multiple ways. It's come to you in relationships, it's come to you in your finances, it's come to you in your own self-confidence, self-worth, how you see yourself, how you value yourself, all of that stuff. But yet you have yet, like, again, fail to recognize or to realize what the lesson was. So it's almost like, because things are going good, you feel that there's nothing to heal or nothing that you have to take a second look at. It's almost like when things are going good, you forget to be grateful, is what I'm picking up. So let's go ahead and see. Obsession, hiding your true self. Yeah, there's definitely that energy of, like, when everything is going good, when money is flowing in, when things are going your way, it's like you get almost like obsessive with like power. But again, it's like you hide your true self, because you then put yourself in this pedestal where you feel, even if you don't verbalize it, but through your actions and through the things that you do, you act as if you are above others. And again, guys, like, I get that sometimes these readings, they trigger people. It is what it is. They're just readings. If it doesn't apply, just don't take it, to be honest with you. But again, the energy that I'm picking up is someone that through their actions actually feels, or or at least, let's put it this way, people are perceiving that you feel that you are above them. Because again, it's almost like you're hiding your true self, you're making it seem like you have no worries, no problems in the world, and like everything is perfect in your life, because you yourself are probably not ready to deal with your own shadow side, with your own demons. So if you're not ready to deal with your own demons, you're definitely not going to allow other people to see that you have them. Now, if this is in regards to love, if this is in regards to like a romantic connection where you're constantly giving, or, and that's the thing, it's like, I feel like if this is romantic, it's like you're not just giving to one person, you're giving your attention to multiple people. And there is a sense here of like, you may have thought that things were going in a certain direction, but something is coming in to like kind of wake you up. Sabotage, rebuilding, working on it, persistence, the wedding rings, union, wedding, marriage, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. Be very careful that if you are in a love connection, that you're not giving to more than one person, Libra, because you can definitely sabotage this love connection. I do feel that if you guys are in a committed relationship, this person really does care about you and loves you, but they do hold back when it comes to fully expressing that. Time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment and having fun. Some of you are definitely going to join this cycle, become single again, because you are giving your energy on the hush hush, right? You're obsessed with either people that give you compliments, with the flattering, with that intense it's like you guys get this rush from sneaking around, from sneaky relationships or connection that you guys love. It's like a thrill for you guys. And be very careful again if you're in a committed relationship, because your partner is going to find out. And you yourself are going to, it's not like you're going to tell them, but there's something that you're going to do that they're going to notice. They're either going to find out about something that you did, there's like a post or something. Someone is going to post something that is going to like unravel everything if you are giving to more than one in love. And again, and this is the thing. We were talking about an energy here, Libra, of like when you have, you don't save, right? And then here we have the third harvest. This is your advice. Daughters of the woods, feel thy sacred swell with suppleness. Taste the gatherings of honey's milk filling your emptiness. So when we talk about harvest, right, the third harvest, when we talk about gathering what we have received and put some aside for the hard time, that is your advice. That is your lesson this week. And again, it can be that some of you are going to be laid off from work. It can be that, or it can just simply be that, again, you guys, maybe things are shifting for you and things are actually coming in, and you're being advised to make sure that you have something cushioned, something put aside for the unknown, for the unexpected, because it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to lose your job because of the economy. You can walk out of your house and freaking break a leg. And I'm not saying that I wish that upon you. That happened to me personally one year when I was working. I was working I was going in second shift that day, and I walked out to get my mail and before leaving to work. And there was like this little tiny patch of ice. I didn't see it. It was a beautiful day outside, and I slipped and tore my cartilage on my right knee. Ended up taking almost 2 months out of work. That was unexpected, but if I had not saved up prior to that, I would have been very screwed, right? And that's kind of like the concept that we're talking about, Libra. So Scorpios, so let's go ahead and move on to Scorpios. Okay, Scorpios, what is the message for Scorpios for this week? What is the message for Scorpios? The Fool, the Five of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles. Ooh, Scorpios, you guys are definitely you're starting to feel a lot better. I feel that you guys have definitely gone through major transformation. Just look at the last video. People were so upset over it. But to be honest with you guys, whatever it was that you guys went through, whatever, just like, I feel that you guys with the Five of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles is like you guys are fighting for your dream. You guys are fighting for the life that you want. For some of you, this does include, children, a significant other. It's almost like some of you definitely just kind of want to settle down is what I'm picking up with you guys, Scorpios. Yeah, you're in this energy where you just, and it almost feels like you feel that you have to either jump through a lot of hoops or you have to fight a lot of people to get to your destination or to get to your happiness. So let's go ahead and see what is hidden. Downcast pride and sacrifice. So there's definitely, I feel that the only thing that may be a little that you may be hesitating about this week, Scorpios, with the downcast pride and the sacrifice, is that if you're moving towards somebody in love, it feels like somebody feels that whether it's you or them, that they have to give up something or they have to give up a part of themselves. Or maybe this is yourself where you feel that in order to have the happy home, the happy family, you have to sacrifice the bachelor's life, right? Whether you're a female or a male, it's like you can't be hoeing around anymore. You can't be playing around anymore. That type of energy where, if you want to be committed to somebody, then you're going to have to fully commit. With the downcast pride, I do feel that with you guys, Scorpios, there is an energy of like you guys are used to kind of being like the life of the party. You guys like being very outgoing and things like that. But there are things that you're going to have to ultimately, let's say, give up, and your ego, your pride is probably going to have a very difficult time with that. And it's going to be definitely, if this is in regards to love, or any area of your life, there's definitely sacrifices that you're going to have to make. And it's almost like you're going to have to continue to, this week, you're going to have to kind of pull yourself back, Scorpio, and be like, you know what? I know that I'm sacrificing this, but this is what I'm going for, right? And it's almost like this thing, like, with everything in life, we have to make sacrifices, right? We have here the soulmate connection, partnership, agreement, soul contract, the palm tree, stability, security, growth, endurance, flexibility. So again, if this is in regards to love, you guys definitely want to connect or reconnect with somebody, offer somebody something stable, somebody wants to offer it to you. The two of you are definitely mirroring each other. This can also be self-image, reflection on relationships, on wounds. So any healing that you have to do from past connections, I would definitely advise you to go ahead and do so before moving towards committing to somebody. Again, there is going to be things that you're going to work, you Scorpios. I was going to say something else, but you Scorpios need to work through your things. Not the other person is not there to work things out for you. Is that what I wanted to say? Yeah. The other person is not there to work things out for you. As much as they want to help and stuff like that, if this is in regards to love, this is about you, love. Okay. So let's go ahead and see. What is the advice card for Scorpios? I love this. Transformation. Definitely transformation. Like a thousand storms held in hands, soft against the winds. There is change arising from deep within. This is beautiful, Scorpios. So again, we see it here on the table. We see the transformation. We see the taking the risk. We see fighting the battles, those internal battles, either within yourself or those battles against individuals that are telling you that you can't achieve something or you can't do something or you can't have something, and realizing that there is definitely sacrifices that are going to have to be made in order to have the stability that you are looking for, the stability that you want to go towards. And it's actually beautiful. It is amazing, Scorpios. I do have Scorpio on my chart, so I'm very excited about this. I have a lot of these on my chart. But anyways, let's go ahead and move forward. We have Sagittarius, 46, 43. Just writing down the time. So let's go ahead and see what is the message for Sagittarius for this week. I'm not exactly, this is going to be a trial, and let me just put it this way. I'm not exactly sure what day of the week I'm going to be doing the live. I'm trying out Thursday to see how that works. Personally here at home with everything. But it'll definitely either, I think I may keep Thursday. I like Thursday. Because most of the weekly stuff is done. But it definitely has to be during the week, I want to say. Oh, why do we got 4 cards? Why do you think you special? You think you special, Sagittarius. So we have the Ace of Wands in the reverse with the 8 of Wands. And then we have the 10 of Cups and the Lovers. So a lot of you are definitely Sagittarius. It's almost like after you get out of your own way, let's put it this way, because I feel that this is you were the one in your own head telling you that you couldn't achieve something or you couldn't accomplish something. And it's like the minute you stop with that negative dialogue towards yourself this week, you have a wish fulfillment. Something comes in. It's almost something that to a lot of you may seem like a miracle. This is either an offer. When it's definitely an offer. It doesn't necessarily have to be in love, but it's in union with something that you really desire, something that you're really passionate about. Sagittarius. This can be a job offer that you guys were waiting for. This can be your finances finally getting to the level that you wanted them to be. But it's like you yourself it's almost like you remove yourself out of the equation. Let's just put it this way. And it's so funny the way this is coming out. But it's almost like you take a step back and you recognize or you realize that as much as you really wanted something, you were still feeding yourself that negative dialogue within your head. And it's like you notice that, you realize that, you stop it, and then this rushes in for you. So let's go ahead and see what is hidden for Sagittarius this week. Angers and chains and addicted. So again, some of you are not even recognizing that you did have this negative self-talk, right? It's like this little voice that every time you go after something, every time you're like, yeah, I got this, I'm going to do this. It's like, oh, you can't do that. oh, you're never gonna make it. And it's like you don't know how to fight it. And something has come, and it's almost like becoming it almost became like addicted, right? Where you would put in so much effort towards something, but that little voice will freaking come in and fuck everything up for you, right? And there is a sense though here that you guys are finally overcoming that. So just pay attention to it as it comes in, and learn to remove it from your energy, and do not allow, it's like replace that dialogue with something positive. Now, if this is in regards to love, if this is a love union, whether it's a connection that is going to the next level, ooh, we have twin flames, we have yin and yang, balance, union, duality. You guys complement each other. Kisses, unconditional loving, giving and receiving affection, and falling in love. This is beautiful. And the engagement ring. Didn't I just say there's a relationship that is going to the next level? Engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, and union. This is beautiful, Sagittarius. Beautiful, beautiful. This is going to be definitely an amazing week for you guys. You just got to get yourself out of your own freaking head. So let's go ahead and see, what is the advice card for Sag? What is the advice card for Sagittarius? Greet the darkness. And it says, here where the spine bends and the mouth quivers, breathe the hidden, the pieces that make you whole, but cut deep with all of their sharp edges. Again, there is a sense here that there is a dialogue that you guys are playing in your head that you need to stop. And it's like because it's like the thing is, like, some of you do not want to accept the fact that you have this self-negative talk towards yourself, because then you feel like that is going to bring you down, that's going to stop your progress. No, 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 no. What is stopping your progress, what is stopping this from manifesting in your life, is the fact that you are ignoring that you're actually doing this, so you're not being accountable for it. And that is what this upcoming week is for you guys, so that you guys can get this wish fulfillment. Beautiful. All righty, where are my Capricorns? No, I love everybody the same. So Capricorns. All righty, Capricorns. All right, relax. Shoo, I know you guys have a lot to say. Capricorns, what is going on with the Cappies this week? Two of Cups, King of Cups in the reverse, and Death. So, Capricorns. What are you putting an ending to? With the Two of Cups and the King of Cups in the reverse, I do pick up this energy of like this warrior energy. And don't ask me where the hell that's coming from. I'm just telling you what I'm picking up. There is this, you guys are determined, Capricorns, this week to see something to the finish line, to break something free is what I'm picking up. Maybe there has been resistance that you have been meeting within yourself, and you're tired of it, and you're just like, you know what? If you need to cry it out, if you need to get angry, whatever it is, it's like there's something within yourself with this King of Cups in the reverse that you want to set free. For a lot of you, this is when this comes to like a certain connection, a love connection, it's almost like the minute that you stop investing or wanting someone back is like the minute that the connection wants like a rebirth, right? Or this person wants a second chance. The minute that you say that you're done with it. If you are in a committed relationship at the moment, this can be like hardship that is being experienced. It's almost like a testing ground for the connection to see how truly the both of you really want to stay committed, or how committed the two of you truly are to one another. Because with this King of Cups energy, it's like someone is almost like resisting or it's like, that's the thing. It's like the way that I'm seeing it, it's like somebody wants to stop resisting the withholding of love, I don't know. Does that make sense? I don't know, guys. Yep. So here we have hiding your true self and revenge. This is what is lurking. This is what is behind. So be very careful this week, Capricorns, with wanting revenge on someone or with doing something in a sneaky way to try to get revenge. Again, it's almost like some of you, it's like you want to take karma into your own hands. You want to take the ending of a cycle into your own hands. So you feel that if you go ahead and you get revenge on this person, maybe the cycle ends, and that is not what is happening. That's what I'm saying. There is definitely a very determined energy for Capricorns this week of wanting to end something or wanting something to come to an end. If this is in regards to love, let's go ahead and see what it is. If you're still feeling like you want revenge, or if you're hiding something, Capricorns, there's definitely a sense here of not healing or not allowing something to come to an end. We have the runner. Runner is a codependency relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to the ego. Again, there's somebody here that is very good at suppressing their emotions or showing their love or their true feelings for someone else. And unfortunately, Capricorns, you can't sit around and wait for somebody to be ready. Let's just put it this way. The not enough card, frustrated in a relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, and jealousy. And keys on a ring, many options, decisions, string along, one night stand. So again, it's almost like you guys definitely want to put an end to something. Just be very careful how you go ahead and doing that. Because again, it's like you guys are done with something. You guys want something to be done and over with. And you feel that it is time for you to go ahead and take karma into your own hands. So let's go ahead and see what is your advice card. Coming of winter. It comes in lullabies deep within your mirrored flesh. Alas, it is time to lay your quivering chest upon the winter's coming. There's definitely here a sense, a need, Capricorns, to rest, to heal, to get clarity on this. If I feel that, and this is the thing, Capricorn, it's like you guys feel the ending, right, of hardship, of hard times when it comes to connections to love, but you need patience to allow things to unfold completely, right? If you go and you try to get revenge on this person, I feel that that is just going to set you back. I'm being completely honest with you. Take a step back, get some rest, or continue on focusing on another area of your life and allow karma to take care of this. I don't know if that makes sense, Cappies. And I know how stubborn us Capricorns can be. I'm not even gonna lie, because some of we're determined when we're going after something. It's like nothing can stand in your way, and I get it. But revenge right now at the moment, anyways, it's almost like that will set you back. Let's just put it that way. So then we have Aquarius 58. So what is the message for Aquarius? Aquarius. What is the message for Aquarius, Spirit? The King of Pentacles with the Queen of Wands and the reverse and the Ten of Wands. So there is definitely you guys have plans, is what I'm picking up, the first thing out of the bat. You guys have big dreams, big hopes, but it's almost like you are unwilling of letting go of the past to go after it. You're still allowing, it's almost like you're not taking advantage of the challenges that you have overcome and the challenges that you have faced to actually turn them into opportunities. So there is definitely a needing to look at things from a different perspective when it comes to the challenges that you have faced. And instead of using that as an excuse not to do something, use that as the power that is allowing you to move forward and actually create something, is what I'm picking up. A lot of you are in this space where it's like, well, I can't do this because I have kids. I can't do this because I work a 9 to 5. I can't. And it's like, no. How badly do you want something? And if you really wanted that badly, Aquariuses, then stop making excuses for yourself and go for it. We have the black flower fragrance and the envious gluttony. I don't know. We're gonna blame it on my Spanish, but anyways, there is a sense here again, Aquarius says there's something that you guys want to go for. Maybe you guys see other people doing what it is that you want to do. Maybe you see other people living out their dreams, living out their life, and you're probably sitting here like, well, they have it easy, and it's like, no, you're seeing what I want you guys to take this week is that you're seeing the end result, right? When you look at people on social media, when you see people that have achieved their goals, when you see people successful and stuff like that, you see the end result of the struggles, of the challenges that that person had to face to get to where they are at. And I feel that the moment that you guys start to realize that and recognize that, you guys are definitely going to take yourself out of this energy or out of this space where you feel like you're either like you just can't do it. Because again, this is a mental game that you're playing with yourself, that you are self-restricting yourself. Now, if this is in regards to love, some of you have somebody that is offering you or wants to offer you something stable. And again, you're hurt or you're still holding on to past pain from a past connection and are not allowing someone new to come in. So here we have for love, not today, not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, cold person, boundary, still angry. The boat, receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. And then the clock, need time, takes time, in time, cycles, time to heal and progress. So when we look at the clock and we look at the not today, there's definitely here healings that needs to occur. Healing that needs to occur in order to allow a romantic relationship to be able to grow, in order for it to become more stable. There is a sense here of needing to be honest with your partner when you feel overwhelmed, when you feel like you need help. You need to be able to open up. Stop trying to be Superman and Superwoman of the relationship. The whole point of being in a partnership is so that you have somebody that in a sense balances you out in one way or another, right? We're all humans, and no, this is not about being in codependency relationships. But what I'm saying is, like, if you're cooking, someone else is doing the dishes, right? Those type of things is what I'm talking about. But there's a sense here of somebody trying to be like Superwoman or Superman in the connection, and not asking for help or not having that open dialogue with the person that they are either married to or in a committed relationship with. If this is not in regards to going after your dreams, it's like you're still making excuses. It's like you have a house full of laundry and dishes, but you don't tell your partner or you don't ask them for help because you've always taken care of it. And when they try to help, it's like you get mad at them because they don't do it, or etc. I'm just pulling things out of I don't know anywhere. So we have the dark moon. In the dark of your heart lives new breath, waiting for you to release its ghost. So there's definitely here healing. There's definitely things here that those things that you feel that hold you back have actually they happen and they occur to help you push forward, but you have failed to see that. So you need to go into that dark space of yourself and see what it is that you have been avoiding and how it is that you can use that to move forward in your life, whether romantically or just, in your career, or what it is, what you feel that your purpose is. So now we have Pisces, which is the last one, guys. And I am going to timestamp these after I am done. So let's go ahead and see Pisces. What is the message for Pisces for this upcoming week, Spirit? What is the message for Pisces? Ooh, Pisces. The Moon in the reverse, the King of Wands in the reverse, and then the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. There's a suppressing here. There's something that you don't want to see clearly. There's something that it's almost like avoiding the truth. You're avoiding some type of truth to avoid a disappointment. It's almost like you either expected something from someone or you expected too much from someone. Buster and Zena, mommy's on the camera. Because mommy's on the camera. Mommy's on YouTube. They're barking. There's here an avoiding of a truth. They're gonna keep on barking. There's an avoiding of a truth to not either deal with the pain. It's almost like you know that accepting some type of truth is going to bring pain, which is going to push you into healing, which is going to push you into your shadow sign. You don't want to deal with that right now. That's what I'm picking up. It's like you know exactly where the work that is required once you accept a truth, whether it's in love or whether it's within yourself, that is going to push you into a healing process, which is definitely a process, right? And right now, you either feel like you don't have the strength or you just don't have the desire. And we had the same two cards from the last one. So there is definitely a sense here. It's like, I feel like you guys are fed up, first of all, Pisces, with feeling like all you're doing is healing. All you're doing is dealing with your shadow side. All you're doing is like just breaking down to rebuild. And it's almost like you guys are frustrated with it, to be honest with you. And it's almost like you're telling the universe, like, hey, not right now. Like, I don't want to deal with this shit right now. Like, I really do not want to go. And like you feel like you don't have the strength, is what I'm picking up, to heal from something, or there is a lack of motivation from going within to heal something that needs to be released, that needs to be healed. Let's go ahead and see if this is in regards to love. What is going on in regards to love for Pisces? So we have the sunglasses: watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. Take a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing hand, gambling, the hands of cards, girl with a snake, empath and narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enable, and boundaries. If this is in regards to love, you guys just there's somebody that you're trying to either hide from or run away from, someone that you feel just comes around to use you. Maybe this energy of like, no, I don't want to deal with this. No, I don't want. It's like you guys are trying to avoid some type of healing or some type of a repetition of a cycle. If this is that type of connection where somebody just comes in to use you whenever they want to, it's like you're trying your best to stand firm and not allowing them to do it. But there is this sense of like, it's almost like you don't want to disappoint them at the same time. And it's almost like you rather you be in pain than them be in pain from your rejection or something like that. So again, regardless of whatever it is for you, Pisces, there is healing here that is required at the moment. So let's go ahead and see with your advice card for this week. What is the advice card for this week? Graveyard. There is a song that bellows in the peace of knowing no end, it acknowledging the crossroads of eternity. So again, there is definitely something that you guys are trying to avoid. There's something that you guys want to come to an end, whether it's suffering or pain. whether it is this re-entering of a like the healing cycle, the shadow side, because you continue to engage in connections or relationships with people that just come in to use you. Whatever it is for you guys, there's definitely an ending is going to occur one way or another. And unfortunately, it's like you need to stand up for yourself against this person if this is in regards to love, and do not allow yourself to be manipulated by them, is what I'm picking up. Well, guys, that is all that I have for you guys for today. I will see you guys back next week on Thursday. Hopefully. I'm gonna try to keep it honestly on Thursdays at 6 p.m. For the weekly lives. I hope that this message brought you guys the clarity that you guys were seeking. Sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing, guys. Take care. Love you all. Mwah. Bye-bye. Now let's end this, right? Take care, and thank you guys for spending this time with me. All righty, and end.